Hi, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do a flip through of the Wild Unknown Pocket Tarot by Kin Krans. This is a deck that's been very popular with many of you. It's one that I haven't owned, but now that it's in a tin, guess what? Gerald at Tarot Stash convinced me to give it a go. So this is not a US Games. It's a Harper One, I'm guessing, publication. And just for comparison, the US Games tin, sorry about the ring light, it's 6 o'clock in the morning here, there's a significant difference in the size. And I'm going to just put this one here for comparison as well. So let's have a look. I have taken the wrapping off, so as always, just to help. So it comes with a guidebook. It's a very thick guidebook, so you haven't lost anything in quality with it being pocket size, and you have the card and the meanings in there. And it's divided by suits, as you can see, signatures divided with the markers. You have your introduction and your spreads there at the start. So it's a thorough guidebook. That's nice to see. You don't get that often in a tin deck. And then this is why I brought the card over, because I knew from what I could hear it's a lot smaller. But yeah, so if you don't like small decks, this might not be for you, but it's a cute start. So what have we got here? Paper. So there we go, there's the backs. But yeah, it's tiny. Nice if you've got small hands, people. If you've got small hands like me, you're probably going to enjoy this. And just one other comparison here, just while I've got the two tins. So that's the difference in width, just simply because this one comes with a big fat guidebook. Okay, so let's take a look at this deck. I'm going to put them back in the box as I go. So these are the wands. There's our 7. So I don't know much about this deck or the author. I do know she has an archetype oracle deck, which has been very popular as well. And I hear lots of people just absolutely raving about this deck. So we have Daughter of Wands, Son of Wands, Mother of Wands, Father of Wands. Okay. Instead of court cards. Cups. So the colour is very minimal on this. I have seen people colour the cards in actually to make them all look a bit more like this one. So obviously our instant thoughts are going through this. It's got a lot of animals in it and a lot of nature. 7 of Cups. So I can see that anyone who likes a bit of space in their cards to think might like this, although you may find the background doodling a bit busy. If you're not into doodles, you may prefer the black backgrounds. So we're on to the swords. So I happen to know there's a particular card in here, which is one of the reasons why I think I was avoiding the deck. However, because it's so many now, I figured I might be able to handle it. I think it's this one coming up. No? Ah. Did I miss it? That would be funny. If you have Daughter of Swords, Son of Swords, Mother of Swords, and Father of Swords. Oh, I do like that one. It's quite majestic with the rainbow sword there, isn't it? So Pentacles. Here it comes. There we go. Not so bad at that size. Wow, it's going to be interesting to spend some time doing this, working with this deck and seeing what it's all about. So here we go, we're now onto the Major Arcana. Well, that's quite a majestic card, isn't it? The Empress. The Emperor. Like where he's holding a key. Lovers. That is a very different Justice card, isn't it? Focus. Oh yeah. Sorry, you see I'm just trying to avoid that sheen from the light. What I will do is I'll do a complete, actually no I won't. There's so many flip throughs of this on YouTube, I don't think I need to do a zoom in close up just of the cards, because you're either familiar or you can definitely find a really good flip through somewhere else. But obviously this is a bit more of a flip through first impressions unboxing for me. So on the World, which is the card on the front. So let's just take a quick peeky in here. Understanding this deck. So we're talking about the archetypes, of course, with the major arcanas, as many of us are already very aware. The minor arcanas. Wands, Cups, Swords and Pentacles, so standard, as many of us are familiar with. And obviously those are normally your situation. So here we have a little bit of information about each suit and the symbolism that's used, which is the symbols on the back of the box. So we have the court cards. For those who aren't aware, when they're not numbered, they are often classed as 11 through to 14. And here we say why we're using them. So you can easily, intuitively link each character to someone that you know by calling them son, daughter, mother, father. Okay? Here we have the family, so that's nice. So if you had a family of the Wands, it would be a vibrant, well-loved family. They make dangerous enemies, so that helps you just to, again, connect your court cards to people. So by working with this deck, that might help you make those associations. So there's the recommended card a day in order to get to know your deck and improve your readings. So there's quite a few spreads in here, which is nice to see. And again, because you don't often get a book like this, there's a year ahead calendar spread. Talks about reverse cards. So there are no reverse meanings in this book, because we're reading the cards with a grounded take. So when you read a balance card, it comes naturally with both sides. And then we have the Wild Unknown Tarot, Wands. So we go straight into it there. So let's just take a look at where's the Fool. Let's start with the Fool. There we go. So we have a young duckling here, ready to fly with the young wings aching for flight. A single step. He leaves behind the comfort of the nest to begin the journey through the major arcana. Is he ready though? Will he fall? This is a card about beginnings. It points to the side that is spontaneous, excited, naive, and inexperienced. Others may doubt your abilities to be ready to be called the Fool. Be ready to fall. No matter what people say about you, this is your journey and it is already begun. So that's quite a nice little write about the Fool. And the other one I wanted to look at, because I quite like the card that stood out to me, the High Priestess. I mean, that is just magnificent, isn't it? I love that. I'd quite like to see that in colour, to be fair. So the keywords here: mystery, psychic, wisdom. The High Priestess sits in stillness. From there, she's able to access realms others pass by without noticing the vast world of intuition, dreams, and mystery. She uses silence and non-action to harness this power. Sometimes this card appears to remind you to listen more closely to the voice within. Other times, it's a sign to look past the obvious to find what's being kept secret or hidden within a given situation. Acknowledge the shadows. So that's really nice. Okay, that's enough of me playing with the two there. So yeah, let me know in comments if you work with this deck and how you find it. And do you use it for any particular readings, or do you find this works for everything? I'd love to know. And until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.